Morning, Loz.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How was your weekend?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, pretty crazy with the storms, though.
Wasn't it nuts?
It was absolutely insane. And it was not helpful that it was kind of messing with the signals all over town. Like, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy. I could see it was coming in, so I stood there and filmed it coming in, and I've just put it on Facebook. So it's pretty, it's 3 minutes of footage, but if you've got 3 minutes in your life, have a look. If not, just scroll past it.
Yeah. Was this yesterday's
yeah,
or the day before?
Last night. Yeah. The night before I was at Uncle's when it came through, and I was watching, it was like a little mini cyclone. All the trees were bent over sort of at, what would you call that? Horizontal.
A right angle?
Yeah, right angle. Like they were just bent right over. And then when I came out, there was a few branches down. Then again last night, lots of branches dropped off. I was, where was I last night? Was after filming the storm coming in, I was at Sporties for a little while and watching it through the window there.
That's so cool.
It's nice. I love a bit of rain. Don't you love a bit of rain?
Yeah, I mean, on the Saturday night, Saturday night, I was already home in bed. But I was listening to it, I was oh, that's a bit cray-cray. And then I woke up the next morning at some ridiculous hour early. It was 5:30 or something. But it was still going, the thunder and stuff. I was oh my God.
I think it went most of the night.
Yeah.
On Saturday night, yeah.
And then it stopped, early Sunday morning. And then I thought, oh yeah, the day's clearing. And then yesterday I was at Club Eastside. And as I was sitting out the back there, I was watching the dark, the cloud. When you're are they growing? It got darker and darker and darker.
Half the sky was blue and the other half was black as.
Yeah, and so I watched it, and then we got home.
End of days or something.
Yeah, and then we got home and it started again. And I was you're kidding. It's funny.
Perfect for Halloween though, isn't it?
I know. When we had that storm of 2016, when we had the hailstorm, it was a big... Were you here in 2016?
No.
Okay, 2016, there was this massive, crazy hailstorm.
Yeah.
Town was destroyed. The YMCA on Saturday was knocked down. It was. I'm talking buildings falling down.
That's a freak storm.
Yeah, right? And that was the first time I'd ever seen, as you were saying about the sky. I remember driving... And out one window, it was blue skies and sunny. Yeah. And out the other window, completely pitch black, scary, Wizard of Oz cyclone
Weird,
stuff.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think what frustrates me a little bit, and the Bureau, I've written to the Bureau and the Bureau have written back to me, which is nice.
You wrote to the Bureau?
Yeah, and look, it's been absolutely viral, this whole conversation about how how the Bureau's changed their website.
Yeah.
We can't find out things. Now, I was doing something that I do elsewhere yesterday, and someone said, oh, there's going to be a big storm later on. That was about midday I was told about this.
Yeah, okay.
So, but I don't know how he got that information, because I looked outside and it was clear as anything, so no problem at all. But I think... what's happening is there's been issues with the radar for some people, but the Pracies we get now, the Pracies is a little summary from the Weather Bureau. We don't get the full summary. I used to be able to say it'll be a 35 to 30k winds at this time, blah, 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 blah. I could give you that information. I can't give you that anymore. So now I have to say, it's sunny, or what was it this morning? Cloud clearing. I mean, that's ridiculous. Come on, Bureau, you can do better than that.
I've noticed that I thought it was just me. I didn't realise it was a thing, but I've noticed that I can't. You know how you get on the actual, where you look at the map and you can see you can see the colours and stuff? Yeah. I haven't been able to get on that for ages.
No, well, apparently they're reverting back to the old colour scheme after incredible viral backlash, look, this happened before. The Bureau's changed their website years ago too, and there was big viral backlash on them. So they're doing it, they're having that again. They've apologised, all this sort of thing, but they haven't put it back. Give me back my so I can tell the people of Alice Springs about whether it's going to be northwest winds or southwest winds.
It's not like the Bureau is that accurate.
But if you're going to say 30 to 35k winds at southwest, I mean, people here want to know that stuff too. I suppose if you're in an area that needs that kind of stuff, you've probably got another way. I hope there's another way. But everyone's told me, oh, just go to the other sites. No, the other sites are not accurate.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not accurate. They're usually, the one on my phone tells me 2 degrees lower than the actual temperatures. At least we get that still. I can tell you the actual temperature.
My phone weather is always exactly 1 degree out.
Yeah.
So if my phone says 23, the Bureau says 24.
Exactly.
It's always been exactly 1 degree off.
Yeah, mine too, or something like that. Yeah. So, anyway, look, Bureau, fix it up, please. I'm going to write back. I've had them email my personal email, and I'll write back to them today.
I love that. I love that you're conversing with the Bureau because you're not happy with them.
I'm not happy with them, and you know what I'm thinking of doing. And I actually did talk to one of the ladies from the Bureau here one night. It's actually during the Fab Atlas Festival. I bumped into this lady. She works at the Bureau, and I was talking then perhaps about doing some sort of update with the Bureau,
Yeah, right.
like getting a human on the line talking about what's going on.
That'd be pretty cool.
Let's see if we can get that happening.
Yeah.
It's been, Fab Alice was what, April? Something, 6 months ago?
I guess there's that stigma behind the weather and how the Bureau always gets it wrong, that I don't know if any human would want to put, like, you know, a face to the name, like, type of thing, and be like the voice, the face of the Bureau, because then there'd be someone for the people to kind of go, you're always wrong.
Well, I don't know. No, look, I know the ABC, and I know it's more their domain too, but I feel sorry for them because they're now. I had a look at their weather site on their page, and it's saying exactly the same as the Bureau, because they can only get what the Bureau is giving them too.
Yeah.
So they're saying sunny, whereas in the past they might have put winds up and stuff. But they do often talk on the ABC in detail. Maybe they've got nothing better to talk about, but they often talk in detail with the Weather Bureau. It's so funny. I
mean, weather's
I used to listen, before I started working here, I used to listen to the ABC quite a lot. I don't have time to listen now because I work here. But I used to listen a lot, and you know, it was almost like, okay, every hour we're going to cross to the Bureau now to find out what's going on.
I mean, weather's not all that interesting. We've just spoken about it for like 7 minutes, but it's really not that interesting. I think
it is when all the trees come down.
I was going to say, I think that's why it was interesting for me, was because we've had 2 major storms over the weekend. And
I think it highlights this issue with the Bureau changing their website. Had we have had the Bureau's website better, we might have all been prepared better for that storm yesterday. And it frustrates me too a little bit because, you know, we could have put warnings on the radio, things like that, if we'd known about it, and we couldn't do that.
Absolutely.
And not to mention that we, you know, as soon as the storm came in, we were off the air within seconds.
Yes, that did happen.
And then that we came on it was funny, we came back on for about 1 minute and then went off again.
Yeah, it wasn't just us either.
No. And that's the frustrating thing too. I mean, I'd love to be able to keep people up to date, and then obviously networks were out, internet was down, phones were quiet and slow.
Yeah, there was quite a few power outages as well.
Yeah, I was trying to do some internet stuff last night and download some audio, and it took me like half an hour to download it when it would normally take a couple of minutes. So,
yeah.
But anyway, enough whinging of that. Anything else you want to tell us about? Or let's just do it in a part 2.
Yeah, we're going to have to. We used part 1 talking about the weather.
Oh, well, why not? What do they say? If you haven't got anything better to talk about the weather. Here's the news on Sun.